Trucker Steve, CDL instructor on YouTube. Broken CDL trucking system, also on YouTube. So I've been asked a question about one of my videos where I stated that about 90% of new CDL students will be quitting within the first year of driving. And was that a quote or was that my personal opinion? Well, it's not a quote and it wasn't my personal opinion. I'll give you my personal opinion about it in a second. So the quote came from their sources, Stay Metric Research. That's where the numbers come from. And it's basically when he talk about the 90%, that's mostly referring to large mega carriers, large over-the-road driving jobs, not the local CDL jobs. If a student was able to get a job driving local, they most likely will stay. But insurance companies say, no, no, no. A lot of these jobs are off limits to you. You have to go over the road. Now, if you want to go to food delivery or something like that, yes, you probably, or a small mom and pop company that will take you out of CDL school, okay, you might be able to get in it that way. Otherwise, the training at CDL schools, the standards are so poor. And you heard the phrase, I'm sure, CDL schools don't teach you how to be a truck driver. They only teach you how to get that CDL license. And the standards there, with help with the FMCSA, has watered down the system, making it so easy and so quickly that someone can get a CDL license. And they are set up for failure. That's why they will quit within 1 year. I'm going to give you a quote from OOIDA. Trucking fleets. And basically he's talking about over-the-road driving, large over-the-road driving, big mega companies. Trucking fleets' biggest expense was their drivers. They got government to regulate and legislate from a driver shortage narrative. So training, they didn't have to put in a lot of time to train them or pay them. Results, 90% turnover. That's Louis Pugh, OOIDH 2026 in an interview on Freightways, I believe. And once again, my faults would probably be, I think the percentage is around 80%. Could be wrong. Doesn't make any difference. The training, the students are set up for failure. They get to a job and they're in a terrible job satisfaction. He said, man, this is horrible. The misinformation that's given to new CDL students to get them to sign up for CDL school. The recruiters come into the schools and they give misinformation. Some of them are good, but a lot of them could care less about the CDL students. All they want to do is tell them, and it's like selling a brand new car. Sell them something they want to hear, and they just go, no, can't wait to get through this, get my license. Don't worry about if I'm properly trained or not, and just get it, make some big bucks. That's how it is. Yes, inadequate CDL training, leaving them unprepared for what lies ahead. Poor company driver trainers. Some of them lack the knowledge of trucking themselves. I see them come into where I was working. The student couldn't back it in, and the driver trainer was horrible on backing the truck in. Then you find out you only had maybe less than a year's driving time. But to get extra money, you want to be a driver trainer? Oh, okay. You can make this much extra money because the experienced drivers, they know what's coming out of CDL schools. Do they want to put their lives at risk sitting on the passenger side? I don't think so. So there's a big mismatch between expectations of the industry and misled by recruiters in the CDL schools. Then when they promise, you've seen advertisements from CDL schools about the big bucks that you're going to make as a truck driver. Then you find out, wait a minute, my pay is poor, especially the first year driving, coming out. The pay and benefits are not that good in year number 1, maybe also year number 2. They got lied to. And you still see it. You still see it. Just type in some of these CDL schools. See what they sell in these students. And when they talk about the big bucks, basically they probably talking about 2 or 3 years down the road or 2 years down the road when they're able to switch from over the road to a local company like United Parcel Service and some of these regional delivery carriers, FedEx, etc. These drivers are put out on the road, tight deadlines, the safety risks, the stress, dissatisfaction with the job, poor quality of life, poor work environment. Man, this is not what they was sold. They were sold to build goods that sounded great, and when it got out there, they said, was this what I signed up for? They get taken advantage of. You look at some of my videos about the training, the new modernization. I said that was based on a lie, in my opinion, based on a lie. And all that also has something to do with the driver shortage narrative. These students really got screwed. They put out the $5,000-$6,000, and because the FMCSA has not enforced, they don't enforce anything. Now they talk about they're going to start enforcing some of the rules and regulations. Okay, we'll see. That is what the issue is. Why drivers, new, inexperienced drivers, quit after 1 year. They are not properly trained at the CDL school, and they're not properly trained at the company that they go to. Now, some of them do a good job. Schneider has a training program for the inexperienced drivers, so I can't say they all don't do a good job. But then when it comes to pay and communication and having a good driver trainer, that's a whole new ball game. So many reasons why the new, inexperienced CDL drivers quit within 1 year. Is that number 90% or more, or which I may say somewhere around 80%? I'm not too sure. It needs to be fixed. Maybe it'll never be fixed because this is what the big companies want, this big turnover. Why pay someone more money? You can bring them in, get them out within a year, and bring a whole new group in. You see the numbers. How many CDL students come out of CDL schools each year? Think about it. It's been working for years. See you on the next run.